Once, in a small Zen monastery nestled in the mountains, there lived a young monk named Taro. He had been training under the guidance of Master Kaido for several years, yet he still struggled with the chaotic noise of his own thoughts. The monastery was serene, the air crisp and clear, but Taro's mind was often far from peaceful. He would often find himself lost in thoughts about the future, wondering when he would reach enlightenment or if he was truly worthy of the path he had chosen. He constantly compared himself to the other monks, who seemed so much more focused and wise. It was as if his mind was never truly at rest. One day, Master Kaido noticed Taro's frustration. The young monk sat by the monastery's small pond, his eyes glazed over, his mind clearly elsewhere. The master approached him quietly and sat beside him. "Taro," Master Kaido said softly, "why do you look so troubled?" Taro sighed deeply, shaking his head. "Master, I'm not sure I'm ready for the path of enlightenment. My mind is always filled with distractions. I cannot stop thinking about the future or worrying about the past. I feel I will never be able to truly focus on my life." Master Kaido looked at the calm pond, where the still water reflected the trees and the sky above. "Taro, do you see the pond? The water is clear now, but what happens if a stone is thrown into it?" Taro frowned, thinking. "The water becomes disturbed, ripples spread, and the reflection is no longer clear." "Exactly," Master Kaido said. "The water of your mind is like this pond. When you are constantly focused on the future or dwelling on the past, you are like the stone being thrown into the pond, disturbing the clarity of your thoughts. But if you allow the ripples to settle, the water will return to its natural state, clear, calm, and focused. The same is true for your mind." Taro nodded but still looked uncertain. Master Kaido smiled gently. "I want you to do something for me, Taro," the master continued. "I want you to go to the garden and focus on one thing. Pick a single leaf from the tree and observe it. Watch it carefully, its shape, its color, the way the wind moves it. Do not think about anything else. Let go of the past and the future. Simply focus on that leaf." Taro was puzzled but agreed, walking slowly to the garden. He found a tree with a single, vibrant green leaf dangling from a branch. He reached out, plucked it carefully, and sat down to study it. At first, his mind was full of distractions. He thought about how the leaf might fall, how long he had been sitting, whether he was doing it right. But as he continued to gaze at the leaf, something strange happened. The distractions began to fade. The green of the leaf became more vivid, the veins intricate and delicate, and he could see how the sunlight danced on its surface. It was as if he was seeing the leaf for the very first time. Taro lost track of time. The sounds of the garden, the rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, seemed to fade into the background as he became completely absorbed in the simplicity of the leaf. It was a moment of pure clarity, and for the first time in his life, he felt truly present. After what felt like an eternity, Master Kaido appeared beside him, watching silently. Taro looked up, a sense of peace settling in his chest. "Master, I think I understand," Taro said softly. "When I focus on something as simple as this leaf, I am no longer caught in the storm of my thoughts. I am present, fully engaged in the moment. I feel calm." Master Kaido nodded, his eyes filled with warmth. "Yes, Taro. This is the essence of Zen. It is not about achieving some distant goal or reaching a state of perfection. It is about being fully present in each moment, no matter how small. Life is fleeting, and if we spend it distracted by worries and desires, we miss the beauty of the present. Focus on your life, Taro. Let go of what does not serve you, and you will find clarity." From that day forward, Taro practiced the lesson of focusing on his life. He no longer let his mind wander endlessly into the future or the past. Instead, he immersed himself in the present moment, whether it was while sitting in meditation, working in the garden, or simply drinking tea. With each passing day, the storm inside his mind grew quieter, and the world around him became clearer and more vibrant. The other monks noticed the change in Taro. His face, once troubled, now held a peaceful expression. His movements became deliberate, each action filled with purpose. Taro had learned that enlightenment was not a distant goal to be achieved, but a way of living in harmony with the present. He had come to understand that true wisdom lies not in seeking something outside of oneself, but in focusing deeply on the life unfolding right in front of us. Years later, when Taro became a master in his own right, He would often share the story of the leaf with his own students, reminding them to focus on their lives, to let go of distractions, and to be present in each moment. For as he had learned, the key to peace and enlightenment lies not in what we seek, but in how we live each passing moment.